Hello, lovelies. Welcome or welcome back. This is Noelle off the clock. I hope you don't mind me. I'm enjoying just a cozy morning with my coffee and my blanket and my son. My son is at my feet. He's a Yorkie who thinks he is a Doberman pincher. All right. So, listen, today I want to talk about something that took me 50 years to figure out. And now that I have figured it out, I am a lot happier of a human being. And it's all the things that I used to apologize for constantly, reflexively, and for no good reason. Because here's the thing somewhere along the way, a lot of us, especially women of color, but specifically Black women, we got trained to apologize for existing. Sorry to bother you. Oh, sorry, quick question. Sorry, can I just we say sorry for taking up a seat or having a need or being in the room. And I remember being a young girl and someone being rude to me or physically bumping into me and me saying sorry. Now, to be fair, I was born and raised in Utah. I was the only Black woman in pretty much any class or building that I was ever in, and I was doing my best to survive. So if I had to say sorry when you knocked me upside my head, I said sorry. But at some point, I realized that wasn't right, and I got tired. So I'm gonna give you a list of a few things that I'm not saying sorry for anymore. So the first one is saying no without attaching a dissertation to it. I used to say no, and then I would attach an entire paragraph with the backstory and the apology and 3 alternative dates. And now, no. Just no. End of sentence. That's it. You don't get the footnotes anymore. In being a recovering people pleaser, this one was especially hard for me. I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings or make anyone feel uncomfortable. Whole time, I'm completely uncomfortable. No means no. Number 2, leaving when I want to leave. I have left parties, dinners, showers, events the second I was done. I'm not closing down the place to prove that I am still fun and I have the energy that I had when I was 35, because I don't. And if I'm tired at 8:30, who am I kidding? If I'm tired at 6:30, I am in my car and I regret nothing. Okay? It could be my own damn party. I'm out. All right. Number 3, I stopped apologizing for doing absolutely nothing. I used to feel guilty resting. I felt like I needed an excuse. Oh, I have a headache. Oh, I don't feel well. It's my lady time. Whatever. Like I had to earn the right to sit down or have an excuse. And now I will lie on my couch like this, like it is my job. Okay. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. And that's the whole reason. It's not a reward for doing all of the things. I just rest. When I was younger, I was what do they used to call him a latchkey kid. I was a latchkey kid. And I'd come home from elementary and junior high and I would clean the entire house. I would vacuum and sweep and dust. My mother had knickknacks on these beautiful cherry wood tables. And I would vacuum the stairs. The stairs, I would rake the carpet, if you know, you know. Ice trays were filled. I would iron my dad's shirts in elementary. Now, as an adult, while my home is always clean, if I don't feel like doing something, I don't. When my partner and I first got together, I used to feel like, oh, if she's cleaning or straightening, then I felt obligated to hurry and get up and help her. I have to straighten something. I'd have to clean something. And I stopped that pretty quick. If I want to have a slow Saturday, which I love, Saturday morning, drink my coffee while I'm editing videos or scrolling TikTok, and she could be polishing the ceiling. I'm going to finish my coffee and continue scrolling. I no longer feel guilt or obligation for not doing something that I don't want to do. And that is liberating. Okay, 4 is taking up space. My opinions, my voice, my personality. I spent years shrinking myself. I was raised in a Black religious household where the typical thought process is you speak when you're spoken to. Children should be seen and not heard. I don't know if that's a Southern thing. I don't know. You've all heard it. And I kept that going in my adult life. I did it at work, especially. I'm a senior leader and I got there without having a degree and I'm heavily tattooed and I'm black. Well, let me apologize for my mere existence. And now I've decided, well, first of all, I deserve everything that I have. I deserve to be sitting at all the tables that I'm sitting at. I earned my right to be where I am. I'm not shrinking myself so other people feel comfortable. So if you're doing that, stop it. Ugh, it's exhausting. All right, number 5, outgrowing people. I stopped apologizing for outgrowing people. I have let relationships go that I held on to way too long. You are allowed to outgrow people who you actually very much love. You don't have to make it a scandal. You can just wish them well and walk in a different direction. A few years ago, let go of a 40-year friendship. We met in kindergarten and had been inseparable from that day forward. And over the years, I realized what everyone around me, my family, my friends, my partners were telling me: Noelle, she is not your friend. She is not a good friend to you. But I thought, I have lost siblings. I'm not going to throw away someone that I consider a sibling. And then suddenly one day in my 40s, I realized it too. And I lovingly released her. And although I love and miss her very much, I realize I love and miss me way more. But man, it's hard letting go of a friend you consider a sister. Sometimes you have to do it in your family. Sometimes, depending on the situation, you got to do it with your kids. But it's something that you can't apologize for if it increases your mental health or your peace. So overall, here's what I realized. Every single sorry I stopped saying gave me a little piece of myself back. I didn't have to be rude. I didn't have to stop caring. I just finally understood that I'm allowed to exist exactly as I am with no apology attached to it. And I want you to be able to do the same thing. If you're still in the habit of saying sorry for things that are not your fault, this is your sign. So pick one this week and don't apologize for it. And if this hit home, please do me a favor, like and subscribe so we can keep doing this together. It really helps the channel grow. And right now, it's a brand new channel. I'm trying to grow, baby, grow. And then I would love to know in the comments, what is the one thing that you have stopped apologizing for? Or what's one that you're still working on? Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go take a stroll outside in this beautiful weather. I'm going to hang out with my pup. I am clocking out.